Hello, and welcome to another episode of Roll for Bowl, the game where I let statistical probabilities decide my lunch. We are on episode 50. As always, we are inspired by Roll for Sandwich, invented by Adventures in Ardia. Let's go. Today we will be using these sparkly purple dice. They just kind of feel magical. All right, let's get rolling. Before we roll for soup, you may notice a difference. We do have my homemade soups and Daily Harvest soups available now. So I'm a little nerve-wracked to compare mine directly to Daily Harvest because they've been so good, but here we go. And that is a 3. So here's what's in the soup. It is cauliflower, spinach, carrot, and a coconut curry broth. Sounds yummy. Let's find out. Here's our coconut curry soup that I just defrosted. And we're going to give it a taste, just so we know what we're working with here. So here we go. It's very aromatic. It's good. You can really taste the coconut. It's a light curry, pleasant flavor, just really flavorful. So let's see what we're going to do with it. Now we're going to roll for some fat. Say it with me, kids. There's nothing wrong with that. And that is a 4. Lemon rosemary cheese. This is the rosemary lemon cheese I have. It's from Miyako's. It's one of my favorite kinds of cheese. It's very aromatic. I think it'll go well with this soup. So this is the last little bit of this cheese I have. So we're just going to grate some on and maybe save a little bit because it's one of my favorites. I'm really excited about putting in this soup because they're both quite aromatic and citrus goes well with... Oh, okay. Well, you know, maybe if I just shred off the sides that touch the cheese, I can still save a little bit of it for something later. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you know what? It just lives there now. All right. Let's roll for something else. We've had 2 good rolls so far, so it's a 1. Tuna. Well, Galir, we've started rolling 1s again, even though last week went really well. What do you have to say for yourself, man?
My sandcastle, I am afraid, was destroyed. As I was about to finish it, the tide came in, and with it, a man holding a bazooka who shot me and killed me.
Everybody has something, Galir. You've really got to stop making excuses. Okay, well, here is the tuna. I'm just going to crumble it as much as I can, kind of distribute it evenly so I don't get a big mouthful of it, and stir it in. Okay, well, let's roll for something else. All right, well, let's hope magic is kind to us today, because we do not need anything too wild. That is 17. Citrus rum spice. This is my citrus rum spice. I got it from Tongue's Bank on Kickstarter a while ago. They make a variety of spices. One was really good on pizza, but I can't think of the name of it. But this has a very Caribbean feel, and I feel like that goes with curry. So we might be back on track. Pretty please? Now we're going to get fresh with our fixins, and that is a 4, onions. Well, that's neither here nor there, I guess. We're going to be using this green onion because I have a bunch of them in the fridge and they need to be used up. So we're just going to cut the whole thing up on the soup. And I think that'll go really well with the curry, honestly. Now we're going to add a little crunch at the end because we're all crunchy queens sometimes. And that is Mary's Gone Nuts. Feels appropriate. I apologize, it's Mary's Gone Crackers. These are super seed. They're very nutty. Interesting on the tongue, which is always a good thing with soup. So we're just going to do a little Hulk smash here and drop those on top, and then we are ready to eat. Hi, everybody. So we're going to take a little sip and fortify ourselves. I'm excited about everything but the tuna, so let's try this out. Here's the soup. Looking pretty good. So now we're just going to load up a spoon, try and get all the flavors in one bite, and down the hatch. And you know what? I can't taste the tuna at all. It's really super citrusy and aromatic. It's quite good, actually. You can taste the curry. There's a little smokiness. I think that's from the citrus spice. But it's kind of like walking in a grove of citrus trees when they're all in bloom. It's really lovely in your mouth. It's almost like you're eating a bouquet of citrus flowers. In a good way, in a good way. I'm so happy I can't taste the tuna, you have no idea. So that was really fun to eat, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I'm going to give it a 10 just because I think we succeeded despite the tunas, but I'm going to give it a 9.7. And I'm going to call it Supernaturally Citrus. All right, well, that's all from me, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.